Okay. All right. So happy Valentine's Day and whatever other day it is. You know, today is the 14th, so a lot of people celebrating Valentine's Day. So I did mine last week, and you see I got on my football jersey. Everybody celebrating the Super Bowl. Yeah, did y'all watch the Super Bowl this weekend?
Oh, yes. Very good game.
Okay. Can y'all see the screen?
Yes. We can.
Oh, yeah. Hey, this was the best part of the whole game.
Was his performance?
Yes.
Oh, he did an excellent job.
Yes, he did.
He did.
But if you do,
that was excellent.
They said I wouldn't make it. They said I would.
All right, so I can't play it too long. YouTube won't let you.
He represented Atlanta well.
Yes, he did. Hey, I'm coming up there this weekend and celebrate with y'all. I'm coming. I'll be there. I'll be there Saturday and Sunday. I'm coming to the A-Town. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. And then he got the nerve to get married.
Oh, wow.
You know he got married last weekend, too?
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, he got married, too. In Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He had an exciting Super Bowl weekend. So I'm repping my team, the Philadelphia Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Hey, look, they was there last year. I'm still celebrating from last year. There you go. All right, so before we get started, Erica was already sharing some of her good news. You want to recap that again with us?
I was, like I said, I was looking at the stocks, and this morning Clean Spark is running $18 and some change.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought Clean Spark at $11.
Look at that.
Wow.
So
52-week high.
Very thrilled. Today was the 52-week high. I was very thrilled.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. Amen. There you go.
So what is you say a 52-week high?
Today is the 52-week high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I bought that thing at $11.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say 52-week high, what does that mean?
That means today is the highest day it has been within a 52-week period.
Got you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So we talking about the return on that is almost 100%. So if
almost.
you turn $11 into another 11, that'd have been 22. So that's ridiculous.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I was very tickled. And at first I thought I guess talking to Sean and working with him and you guys is really making me feel great and helping me do stuff, because I thought I only had one share of Clean Spark, Clarissa, but I actually have 3 shares because I put 1 share into my Wells Fargo and I'd already bought 2 more shares with Fidelity. So when I went and saw that I had 2 shares in Fidelity and 1 in Wells Fargo, I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know I had that share.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I was tickled pink.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
Thanks. And then JetBlue, I bought that at $5.02, and that's almost $7.50.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
There you go. Okay, that's good. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Let's do it. Now we halfway through the month, so you know you done already won. I'll talk about mine in a second, but that's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Awesome.
Proud of you. All right, Clarissa, what you got? What's your good news?
Well, I guess we talking stocks. So the ones that I bought into, yay! I got 3, y'all. Yay!
Oh, Clarissa, awesome.
There you go.
I went so fine. I'm with a company called MPW, and it's one more. MPW. So far. Oh, it was one more. It's some kind of medical manufacturer thing, company.
MPW.
Okay.
And I think I bought them at like $3.13 or something. So they're going up.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I see
Awesome.
SoFi went up because I think I bought them. They was kind of high when I bought, but it was like at 6 or 7, but it's at
Okay.
8.22 today.
Yes, it is, Clarissa. Very good.
Yes, and it's one more. I can't remember the name of it. It was one you said, Sean, recently to me.
And what I sent out a text to everybody about Rocket Lab.
That's what it was, Rocket Lab.
Okay. Rocket Lab. Yep.
Mhm.
That's what it was.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So it was, I bought it lower than this, so it's went up since I bought it though.
Mhm.
That's awesome, Clarissa.
So yay, I got into the game and I'm learning as I go, thanks to y'all.
See, your tutelage is really helping us go far.
It really is. And I got like, I don't have my regular computer in front of me, but I got like maybe 10 shares in one. I have like 7 in one.
Oh,
And then
cool.
so I got like a good little bit there. So I'm excited.
You should be.
Yes. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
So I'm just trying to figure out, how to read it when I'm going on there and just looking at stuff. So I try to go on there and just kind of play around and see what's what.
Okay.
Right. I'm proud of you. That's good. Because the first step is just doing it.
Right.
That's the hardest part. Clarissa, I was talking to your mama yesterday.
Oh, Lord.
Your mama said, boy, and she talked like my aunt, boy, I heard you was doing good. I was like, look, you can do the same thing.
Okay.
Your daughter doing good too. All you gotta do is listen to her, listen to me. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying.
You're doing a good job, Clarissa.
And I have money put away in my emergency fund, so I'm like right at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome.
So I'm trying.
I did go back and buy Save.
Mm-hmm.
I put it on a dip this morning, so I got it at 6.35. And I know it's not trending very high right now, still on the dip, but I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Okay, great. All right, and trust me, when the new matter of fact, my wife went back to Jacksonville. What's today? Today is Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, today's Wednesday. Yes.
She left Monday. My
Okay.
wife went back to Jacksonville Monday. And then when the bad news came out, now I knew it was going to be something. I was like, the way I work, it don't matter if it's good or bad. I'm going to win. I'm going to make some money either way. So I made some money in the Forex market. When the news went bad,
okay,
I made about $40. And I knew, I was like, look, don't matter whether it was good or bad, don't matter, I'm make some money. So, but when the news came out, the news came out Tuesday, which was yesterday. We're going to talk about that. My wife was sitting in the hair salon in Jacksonville, and she said, Sean, you know what? That stock done dip. The one I've been telling y'all to buy, I've been buying it on and off.
NRGS?
Nah, it was ME.
Oh, okay.
Called me yesterday. She was sitting in a salon chair. Hey, I can't put the trade in. Log into the Fidelity account, and I want you to put a buy order in at 69 cents. Okay, great. Okay, great. So, oh, Lord. And I was like, great. And she bought, I believe, 100 shares at 69 cents. I believe that's what she bought. All I did was just change the order. She already put the order in. Right. I just had to change it for her. But bottom line, she bought it yesterday. That I know. She bought it yesterday because she had me put the order in for 69 cents. You see where it's at today?
73 cents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but hey, great. Bottom line, all you doing is building wealth. That's all. And this ain't rocket science. Anybody can do this. They just got to want to learn. And really, there ain't much to learn. It's you just saying, hey, look, I'm going to sit there and learn how to buy some cheap stock or medium price stock or high price stock. Don't matter. It's your money, but just make some more money off of it. That's all. This ain't hard. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, first thing, I said, I got on my notes here, it says the juice is loose. Y'all remember OJ? OJ was called the juice.
Mm-hmm.
When when he got out of jail, they were saying the juice is loose. So in my terms, what that really mean is the truth is coming out. That's what pissed off the stock market yesterday. So I pulled up the article here, and they kind of tell you what happened. Did y'all watch the news yesterday on about the stock market yesterday?
No, I didn't.
All right. Well, it's all over the news, and I mean it's pretty much the same thing I've been saying for months. Oh Lord, you can go back and look at the video, but bottom line, I've been saying the same thing. But now they starting to come out and say the same thing and tell the truth. So we're gonna do a little reading today.
Okay.
Now I know y'all been grocery shopping.
Yeah, them prices, they're not going down, they going up.
You see this? That's $50 right there.
It is.
Oh Lord. The toothpaste is $10. Colgate, you ain't getting no Colgate cheap. And the Prego, that's $5, and that look like potpourri, that's $5. Broccoli, $5.
And bagels are probably $3.98.
Oh Lord, that's $50 in the cart. The cart ain't even full. Oh Lord. Well, hey, this one came out. This is the oh Lord, what is this? This is Wall Street Journal. That's what this is.
Okay.
Right. It says hotter than expected inflation clouds rate cut outlook. Now, remember I kept singing this song, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas. Oh man. So in December, the Fed said they was gonna lower interest rates. Everybody got all excited. Oh man, it's great. We're gonna make a boatload of money. He's gonna lower interest rates. They're gonna buy houses and spend money again. Okay, I knew that was a lie. But hey, so now when this news comes out, it came out yesterday. So do me a favor, somebody read that for me. Read the first paragraph for me.
Inflation eased again in January, but came in above Wall Street's expectations, clouding the Federal Reserve's path to rate cuts and potentially giving the central bank breathing space to wait until the middle of the year.
Okay, so the first thing they said, that's what they said. They said they thinking about lowering interest rates in the middle of the year. Well, that's like 3 months from now, because we almost in March. February is almost over with. So March, April, May, June. Okay, so 3 months from now, okay, we'll see. But to be honest with you, I doubt it because we're in a mess. Go ahead and read the second paragraph.
The Labor Department reported Tuesday that consumer prices rose 3.1% in January from a year earlier versus a December gain of 3.4%. That market, the lowest reading since June.
Okay, so bottom line, the cost of everything is still high. All right, read the next paragraph.
Still, the consumer price index was higher than the predicted 2.9%, a disappointment for investors who hope the Fed will cut rates sooner rather than later. Rate cuts tend to help stock prices by boosting economic activity and reducing competition from bonds for investor dollars.
Okay, so bottom line, they pissed. Oh man, That's what that means. Now, if you was planning on buying stock yesterday, like my wife, that's what she did, and that's what I said. I said, look, when you want to buy stock, wait till it's a bad day. And my wife was sitting in she was sitting in the hair salon. Oh man, she called me. Man, did you hear about the stock market going down 500 points? Oh yeah, I heard it, but I'm working. Man, I need to buy some shares or something. Put my order in. Okay. So you buy on the dip and you sell when it goes back up.
Right.
Well, yesterday was a dip. Okay, now remember how we play this game. We go to the calendar where they give you the news. You got CNBC and then you got Bloomberg, but since I do Forex, I go to the Forex factory and then they tell you all the news. And then bottom line, Tuesday was yesterday, and you see when this news came out at 8:30, I knew I was waiting on it. I was sitting here waiting. I was waiting. Come on, what y'all gonna say? Good or bad? I'm gonna make some money. And yesterday I made $40. Okay, great. And then we're dealing with today. That's a British GBP. Ain't much going on today. They kind of took everybody win yesterday, so they got to kind of chill out this week. That was way too much for them. They really pissed everybody off yesterday. So now we into Thursday. Normally Thursday and Friday are Super Bowl days, but that news just really shook everybody. So they're gonna go easy on us this week. Bottom line, the next red folder is Thursday. Core retail sales and all this other stuff. Unemployment claims, that's the big number, but bottom line, they be lying about that. So I don't think nothing big gonna happen with that. But hey, Thursday is the day you want to try to check your stocks. So one or two things are gonna happen with unemployment. So let's see. Y'all tell me what you think unemployment number is gonna be. Good or bad?
I say
I think they you gonna say bad?
I'm gonna say bad.
All right, now if you look to the right-hand side over here, they give you an estimate. You see here where it says previous numbers was 218,000. Forecast number is 219. So they expect for it to go up a little bit.
That's
Okay. That's what it says.
They sure.
Go ahead.
They laying so many people out because I just heard of another big layoff.
Remember, I told you at Christmas what was gonna happen.
That's true, you did.
I told you. I said, look, they're gonna lie and say everything is fine. It's Christmas. Y'all need to be happy and spend all the money you can. And then when January come in, remember, I got y'all to watch that movie. What's that movie called?
Prestige.
That bird in the cage.
Yep.
Okay.
The little boy was crying. He killed the bird. He killed
the bird.
No, I didn't kill no bird. It's right here. It's
You killed it, brother.
Oh man, that's all they did. They they just withheld the truth because they knew what was coming. They knew. Look, they multi-millionaires. They not dumb. Multi-millionaires.
They make the rules.
They do.
They make the rules.
Oh man, they not dumb. So now just look at this. You see, it says they expect for it to be 219. So if it's more than 219, they're gonna say, "Oh man, we ain't see that coming." Well, what you mean you ain't see that coming? They've been laying off people every week for the last 3 months.
Right.
Come on.
Yep.
Now, if it's higher than 219, it's a surprise. And guess what? It's going to tank because they're gonna. That was too much bad news. We dealing with the CPI, and then the unemployment numbers are high. It's too much. So the stock market probably gonna take a dip. But then if it's less than that, oh man, the market is great. Everybody got a job. Oh, it was lower than expected. So a lot of people still got a job and they still making money. And everybody got pay raises. So everything is fine.
Right. Which is not true.
Not true. At all.
So either way, you win. So if the stock dips, okay, you buy it on the dip. And if it goes up, you make more money like Clarissa. Okay, great.
Right.
And Clarissa, Erica, you made a ton of money. Either way, you win. Okay.
Either way.
Either way,
you win. Okay, cool. And then, I'll be getting phone calls from my wife sitting in the chair. All right, you need to buy some more. Okay, great. Now, she'll be here tonight. Wife come back home. She tired of Jacksonville for now. So she'll be home for a while. So, hey, great.
Okay.
But hey, that's what you're dealing with. So if you're going to do anything Thursday. Now, 8:30, the problem you got is the market not open. So what that means is you got to buy the stock either before Thursday if you think it's going to go up.
Right.
Or you wait till Thursday afternoon or evening when the stock settles and buy it when it go on the dip. It's up to you. Either way you win. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Next thing. The homework. Obviously, I know we've been talking about it for the last 15, 20 minutes, but I actually put mine on paper. So if y'all downloaded the form from the website, y'all know how I am. I'm going to tell y'all to do something and I don't do it myself.
Right.
So I actually filled mine out. And the reason why I did that is because what happens is some people actually get on the recorded call and they have to actually pull this up later. So I have to go over it with them because they might not have seen the first one. So I got to kind of rehash all this stuff, but it's just good to learn it again. So, all right. So this would be like a recap of what we did last month, but it's just now we actually using real numbers. Okay. So at the top here, you see it says February. I call it, this month is called Monopoly Month. Monopoly month. We're going to get rich with fake money and we're going to get rich with real money. All right. You see the Monopoly man, he got a bag full of money. This is the game. Oh man, everybody want Boardwalk and Park Place. Oh man. All right, so remember we talked about GameStop. Now I haven't looked at GameStop, but last month on the 23rd of January, which was almost a month ago, it was $14.
Yeah, I think it's still like
Still
14 something, I think.
I think it's still there.
Yeah, it is. I think it still is. I looked at it this morning.
It's
Yeah,
still up.
14.26.
There you go. Great. So, but bottom line, going back to the homework, it's a good example to use. So we still can use the same example. If you bought it for $14 and sold it within 30 days for $20, you made a $4 profit. It's just an example. All right. So what's the rate of return? If you made $6 on it and then sold it for 20, that's a rate of return of 30%. So 6 divided by 20 is 30% rate of return. All right. So what's the other example? Let's use higher numbers. If you bought 100 shares or 1,000, let's do 100. 100 shares at $14 a share is $140, and then 100 shares at $20 a share, the sales proceed is $200, and 100 times 6, you make $6 per share, $60 profit in 1 month. I did that last month. That's what I did last month. I did a little bit more than that. So rate of return 30%, just a larger profit. So if we did 1,000 shares, bought some more. 1,000 times $14 a share is $1,400. That's somebody's refund right there. You took your refund, your tax refund you get. Take the $1,400 and then go up to $20 a share. That's $2,000 total. And then you make $6 a share on 1,000 shares. That's $600 profit. Rate of return is still 30%. You just got a larger profit. Okay. So real estate. Now, I actually had this conversation yesterday with one of my tax customers. And that's why I like to use real life examples, because I know when Erica made 50% or 100% in a few months, you're not gonna do that in real estate. That's really never gonna happen.
Yeah.
I literally, before I got on the phone with y'all, one of my customers called me and said, "Hey, Sean, I sold real estate last week and I ain't made a dime." I was like, "You didn't?" Nah. I was like, "Man, I'm pissed." I'm like, "Well, okay, look, I do a call. You need to watch this call because you could have made a lot more money." He said, "Man, all I got was my earnest money back, which was $1,000. Okay, that was it. It was really, the rate of return on that is 0 because all you did was get back your money. You ain't make no money.
You ain't do nothing.
You
Yeah.
ain't get nothing. Okay. Oh man. But hey, let's talk about it. All right. Somebody read the paragraph for me.
You just accomplished what most real estate investors who buy a $100,000 home put down 10% in fees and expenses and have to have good credit and hope the renter pays on time for 12 months and hope nothing goes wrong.
Okay. Go ahead.
Just to get a profit of $60 to $600 and never earn 30% rate of return in 1 year or 1 month. Let me prove it. If they buy the home at $100,000 to earn a profit of 30% rate of return, math is $100,000 minus the 30% equals $30,000 a year, or $30,000 divided by 12 months equals $2,500 a month. If the house is not paid off, the mortgage payment with tax and insurance is about $800 to $1,200 a month. Let's just say the payment cost on the home is $1,000 and the rental income is $2,500, which means you cash flow $1,500 a month.
Okay, stop there for a second.
Okay.
The person I talked to yesterday, because I just did their taxes, they was renting out a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house in Texas for $1,300 a month. And then the mortgage on it is $1,100. So they was making $200 a month. That's what they told me when they sent me their paperwork. I said, yeah, you ain't make $200 a month. You really didn't. Why? Because you bought this thing a year ago, and that's exactly what they did. They bought it a year ago. They had to put down earnest money, which was $1,000. They had to put down closing costs. And then they had to buy the house and fix it up to get it ready for somebody to move in. So, nah, I mean, it's nice. It's nice that they said that they made $200 on rent. Okay, yeah, that's better than nothing. But technically, you still in the hole $5,000 to $10,000, really. Yeah. But hey, at least make you feel good. So, make you feel good. Okay, great. So, but I just use a better number of 1,500 just so everybody can make the math easy. So, go ahead and keep reading for me.
Problem is when you first buy the home, you have to fix it up. That normally takes 3 to 6 months. And when the renter leaves to find another renter, that may take or cost with marketing and realtor management company another 3 to 6 months cost. So let's do the math. 6 to 12 months empty house cost to pay mortgage, $1,000 times 12 equals $12,000. Repairs on the home, someone can move in, is $10,000. So total cost year one, $12,000 plus the $10,000 equals $22,000. Minus the $1,500 a month rental income, profit times 12 equals $18,000. Net profit or loss of $4,000 divided by 12 months equals $333 a month net profit.
Okay, so that's pretty much the example of the tax customer I had yesterday. They made a net profit, if you want to say it is, of $200. So I know the numbers, and that's actually good, because most people, when they do this, it's like $100.
Wow.
Most people. Okay, and the only reason why it'll be higher is if you ain't got no mortgage. That's all. Okay. All right, go ahead, keep reading.
So how much is real estate rate of return? It is a little different with real estate. You take investment amount because you borrowed the money and paying interest, but we are not getting into that part. I just want to get you to see the main point. So for time's sake, take 100,000 asset or home value amount and divide by net profit of $333. Math it. 333 divided by 100,000 asset equals 0.003% or less than 1% rate of return. Ouch. The reason I took you through all of that is to prove a point. If you buy one stock and make a profit, you beat the average real estate investor by 10 to 30% all day, every day, and less risk and lower costs.
Okay, so that's exactly what you did, Erica, with what's the name of the stock that you got?
Queen Spark.
Okay, you beat them all up and down the road. Beat the heck out of them. Marissa, you did the same thing.
You sure did.
And you did too, Sean.
I don't care how bad your credit is. You beat them. You ain't had to worry about somebody paying their rent. And you got to worry about the house breaking down. You just said, hey, look, I can buy stock for $5 or $2 or 2 cents. Well, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Go ahead and keep reading.
Think of it as if you bought many homes and rent them out and make $600 to $600 a month or year.
All right. So buy stocks and get rich. Here we go. Praise God. Amen. Now here's the homework. Now, I did mine a week or so ago. I'm gonna do some more. I just been so busy. I haven't had time to really look at some stocks, but I already cashed out because that's me. I want my money.
Right.
So remember, I think about a week or so ago, I sent everybody a text
You did.
Rocket Lab. So
Mhm.
I'm like, well, shoot, I'm gonna tell y'all to do something, and I'm not doing it myself. I was like, well, shoot, I'm gonna tell y'all to buy something. Okay, did you buy it? No, I ain't buying it. Yeah, I bought it. Yeah, yeah, I bought it. Rocket Lab. I bought 25 shares, and that was February 5th. And then I sold it February 8th, which was 3 days later. It cost me $99.37, 38 cents if you want to round up. And then I sold it for $107.50. So I made a profit of $8.25 on that one deal.
Mm.
Okay, so what's the rate of return? Do the math. Rate of return divide the profit, $8.25. By the sales proceeds, $107.50. So here's the math: 825 divided by 107.50, which is equals 0.767% or 7% rate of return. I did that in 3 days. Okay. I got rich in February. Yay me. Hope you did the same. If so, congratulations on building wealth. So as you can see, I got a monopoly. Somebody read that for me.
Remember the game Monopoly? If you can't get rich with fake money, how will you get rich with real money? Like $5 to $100 profit with stocks, or 5 to 100% ROR on investments.
Okay, so Erica was talking about her stock went from, what was it, 11?
11 to 18.
You know, that's
In no time.
In
Look
no
at that.
200% rate of return. So, there you go. Mm-hmm. So anybody can do this if they want to. They just gotta want to. That's all.
Mm.
That's all. You win all day, every day. Okay. Now, we just talking stocks. There's a whole lot of other stuff you can do besides stocks, but bottom line, I try to make it easier for people to try to do stuff, because a lot of people can set up a trading account. I mean, Erica showed me you can do it on Cash App. I'm like, well, shoot, everybody got Cash App. And that was simple. I just had to learn how to do it. I did it in like the first week I made money. So if
It is true, but
anybody
Cash
wants,
App messed up my account.
okay, all right. Well, if you don't like Cash App, there's other ways of doing it. But bottom line, if anybody wants to invest, no matter how much money they got, they can
Mm-hmm.
and be successful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
True.
now am I saying buying a house is bad and renting out a house is bad? No, it's your money, do what you want. But when it comes to it, I mean, the less risk and the higher reward would be to at least do stocks.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell people, look, you can do whatever you want, it's your money, but all I'm gonna do is just tell you an easier way. I'm like, look, it might be a little easier if you did that.
Right.
That's all. Okay. Any questions on that? Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense to me.
Yep, makes sense to me too.
All right. So I'm gonna put this on the website. Give me a day or two, and I'll post it on the website. And bottom line, you can share this with other folks if you want. But that's what it's about: helping people get better financially. Okay. Let me go to here. Now we halfway through February, and remember, we talked about New Year's resolutions and all the other stuff. So, how we doing so far with our New Year's plans?
I think we're doing pretty good. I mean, for myself, now the exercising part of it, that's not working out the way I want it to, but me and Clarissa are going to get with James, so we still have that part to catch up on. Now I am still achieving the 3,000 steps a day, so that's a start.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great start.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, I'm about the same. I've been trying to be more conscious of my. I really don't spend a lot. I'm not like a big spender anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But just trying to focus on what I need. Not going into my emergency fund for no reason, whatever. Say if I'm like lacking on something, I just try to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Then ignore my collection calls, because like I said, I've just put them to the side to the middle of this year till I can get back on track. Cause I've been tempted like, oh, I'm just gonna make a pay because they about to. I said, no, I gotta go. And I'm gonna pay you back. Just not today.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, look,
So
I'm joking. Chase sent me a collection letter every pretty much every month. They send me this little silly collection letter. And I tried to settle with them a couple years ago. And I was like, look, I'll give you 10% on the dollar. I think I defaulted on $3,000 like 5 years ago when we was living in Orlando. And I tried to settle with them. I said, look, I'll give you $400 or $500. They said no. I was like, all right, fine. Well, don't worry about it. Just send me a collection letter and, we'll talk later. Well, that was 4 or 5 years ago. Probably longer than that. But hey, great.
So yeah. So that's what I just been trying to mosey along. I'm still, my business is going slow because like my household just won't get well. It's like I'm constantly running, so I'm not focusing on my marketing. So I do have to do better with that. It's like every week my grandkids are staying with me right now. So it's like every week they're bringing something home from school. And my baby who's homeschooled, who never gets sick, is getting sick. Like, will y'all go? I hate to put the grandkids on, but I'm like, it's time to go.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The bad part is, Clarissa, the other people, the other children at the school, their parents send them to school sick. Your grandkids are constantly getting it.
They're
other parents are not being responsible.
And then with my mom being older, it's like she picks up everything.
That's correct.
So she can't get rid of like colds, runny nose. They come with these stomach viruses, so they got diarrhea. I'm like, oh my God, clean my house. Yes, but I have been getting up earlier every morning like I used to. This is a plus for me. I've been getting up, I've been doing my Bible reading, I've been listening to motivational talks in the morning, and then I write like in a little journal, just to keep positive stuff before me to try to keep, going in a positive direction throughout my day. So I've been doing that within the last couple of weeks. So I think that has helped tremendously.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. And like I said, the hardest part is just getting started.
Yeah, it is.
That's the hardest part.
That's it.
Look, Sunday morning, I got up and my wife slows me down. That's why I love when she gone, because when she ain't here, I get to do whatever I want. And normally all it is just work. But when she here, she wants to play. Oh, we got to go here. We got to go there. So Sunday morning, I got up and I had to drag myself to the gym. I said, look, it's 4:30. Now, church starts at 8. So I got to go work out by at least 6. And I'll put in a 4 hour. And I got to be back home by 7 to shave, shower, and go to church at 8. So bottom line, I got about an hour to play with. So I did breakfast. I said, Sunday morning, I can cook breakfast, but I got to go at 6. And she was in the bed. I was like, fine, I'll see you when I get back. I had to go. I'm like, look, it's Sunday. It's a whole nother week. The first day of the week, I ain't playing. I will see you when I get back. So by the time I got back home, she still was in the bed. I was like, fine, I can't play with you. I gotta go. First day of the week, Sunday, first day of the week. I'm not playing with you. Went to the gym, went to church, came back home. And literally, that was Super Bowl Sunday. I worked all day Super Bowl Sunday. And the only time I took off is I said, look, okay, here's what I'm going to do. Since you've been a good girl and you didn't bother me, I'll take you out to lunch. So what I ended up doing was I ended up going to a food truck down the street. It was New Orleans. Man, that was some good food. It was a New Orleans food truck, and they had these gigantic wings, and they gave us some gumbo. I haven't ate gumbo in a while.
You had wings on steroids?
Yeah. Okay.
That's exactly what it was. Yep. No steroids and gumbo. That's what we ate, and we shared it because the wing was so big. So, but yeah, that's what I did Sunday. I worked all day Sunday, even through the Super Bowl. I was working. Why? Because I was focused.
Right.
I wasn't playing. Now I might watch the Super Bowl for a few minutes, watch them catch a couple plays and stuff like that. But I had to work. I worked all day Sunday. Okay. And that's what it's about. You got to stay focused.
You gotta stay focused.
Mhm.
And
Now,
that's what I have to do because I have so many distractions in my life. I be like, can I get away from these folks? And then it's hard to leave and come up to my office. It's like, why do I even have an office? Because it's like my family need me at home. So I'm trying to ignore them and get away
Right.
and do what I need to do.
Right.
yep. All right. So today, like I said, I got up at 4 o'clock this morning, and I literally before the call just got back in, and I had to go because I'm coming to Atlanta Friday. I'll be there Friday, and I'm leaving Monday morning sometime, probably like first thing in the morning, because I got to stop by Alabama and do some house shopping. So this morning, while I'm talking to y'all, I'm still eating. So Meals Entertainment. Matter of fact, let me show you what I ate. I took a picture of it. It looks cute. So I went by Hardee's, and normally I do McDonald's. I said where I was at, they had a Hardee's restaurant, and I looked at the biscuit. I said, "Is that a heart? Is that a heart for Valentine's Day?" So I said, well, maybe they just slapped the biscuit together and it just looked like a heart. Well, you know what? No, it really was a heart on both sides. I took a picture of both sides of the biscuit, and both sides was shaped like a heart.
Wow.
For Valentine's Day. So I thought that was kind of cute.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you go to Hardee's today, you'll probably get a biscuit.
Now, Sean, does your Hardee's down there do coupons? Because we always up here get a ton of Hardy coupons, and the girls don't like Hardee's, and it's in Glen Burnie, and I'm not gonna go there, so I can send them to you.
Okay, I don't eat a lot at Hardee's because the nearest one that's near me is about 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So that's the problem.
That's why ours is like 20 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. When I'm in that area, I just stop by and get some.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got my little Hardee's heart biscuit, and the meal came up to $6.95. I'm just going over your cash flow manager. If you haven't been doing it, you need to get caught up. So, I like to do live training. So I set the example. Who? That'll be Erica and Clarissa. And Elisa just got on.
Yep. Good morning, Elisa.
Good morning, Elisa.
Good morning, everyone.
I'm gonna step away a minute.
All right. What? Fine. Investments. Investments and stocks. Where? Zoom call. And credit card is 2830. All right. So this morning I had breakfast with y'all. I'm still sipping on my Hardee's cup. I got my Coke and my heart biscuit today. So that's today. And then also while I was out, what made me go to the other side of town, it's about a 30-minute ride. I had to get some wooden stakes because I'm coming to Atlanta. And I'm gonna be putting out signs Saturday morning. I don't know where, but I am gonna put some out. So the wooden stakes cost $83.33. And where? That would be Home Depot. And that's Page, Florida. And credit card is 4479. There we go. All right.
So you don't even fill out the who and
Who, what, and where?
yeah, for the most part.
It all depends on what you're doing. So if you was doing something with somebody, all I did was just buy some supplies. But like I said, on the first one.
On the other one, he put our names on that one.
Yep.
Okay.
So for example, remember I told y'all Super Bowl Sunday. My wife, I gave her a reward for not bothering me Sunday. That was her reward. Sunday morning, I got up at 4 o'clock and I worked all day long until the Super Bowl started. So I told her I was gonna take her out to dinner. So Super Bowl Sunday, I took her out to dinner. We went to a food truck. I just picked the food up, brought it back home, but that's the name of the food truck. So I got Wendy, my wife. What do we talk about? Taxes. I spent $38 on this food. I got her a plate and I got me a plate. And then the name of the food truck was called New Orleans. I don't even know how to spell that name, but that's the name of it because I took a picture of it. Lag and Apple food truck, Gulf Breeze, Florida. And I gave them cash. Okay. Okay. So there you go. So like I said, I'm gonna tell y'all to do something. I'm not doing it myself. So if y'all haven't plugged in your expenses for the month for your business, we halfway through the month. You might want to get on it.
You're right about that.
Yeah, I've been doing some.
Okay. All right. So got that done. And then obviously since we halfway through the month, whatever you haven't done, you might want to do. You got about 2 weeks left. Clock is ticking. So have y'all, I know some of y'all have businesses. How's business going so far this month?
Business is picking up all the way up around the board. We've been having clients coming in. They're able to find us now because they wasn't able to find us because the phone number was wrong online.
Okay.
And then some of them was like, I've been calling y'all and calling y'all. Some of them just come on up here. But now that that's been corrected, we've had clients. We got a top drawer getting full. So to God be the glory.
Okay. I've been getting business, but like I said, I've been having so much illness at home with my family, and then my printer went out. I had to get another printer. And so I've been getting business, so I can't say that it's not picking up. I have a group of ladies here in Georgia that we kind of discuss a lot of different things and kind of play off each other. And so I may send some to them that I might get somebody. I knew a guy that needed somebody, but he wanted somebody really late. And he was in the Atlanta area. So I ended up sending him to a guy I've actually saw online, and he was able to assist them. So I've been getting the business. I've had a couple, but I just need to get consistent with my stuff. And I'm turning away more business than I'm taking, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Which I don't need to be doing.
Okay. That's good. That's good. So stay focused. This is the second month of the first quarter. So when you're doing business, everything is quarterly. You got January, February, and March. So we halfway through, basically, really, because today's the 14th, 15th is tomorrow. We halfway through the quarter, literally halfway through. So this is like the home stretch. So, just stay focused and don't give up. That's the best advice I can give you. Okay.
Thank you.
As I was telling y'all now, what I like to do is I like to look back. And then when I look back, that tells me how to move forward. So remember I took that trip the day before New Year's to Atlanta?
Yes.
And I told y'all what I was going to do. I put out 50 signs in Atlanta. And out of the 50 signs, I got about 30 phone calls, which I got so many calls I have yet to follow up with all those people because I've been so busy. So I can call them anytime if I want to. But bottom line, out of the 30 phone calls, I set up about 10 appointments for credit repair and taxes. I got more credit customers than tax customers. But bottom line, out of the credit customers, I end up signing up 5 people.
Okay.
Then the 5 people referred me to some other people. But now remember, this was the day before New Year's. This is like I told you I was going to do this. I'm like, look, I'm going to start early. We're going to start the day before New Year's. I ain't waiting till New Year's to start. I'm starting the day before, a couple days before. So the day before New Year's, I did all of this, rolled all up and down Atlanta, and I went to Jacksonville. I ain't had time to put no signs up in Jacksonville. But, hey, I won. So that's what I did. Those 50 signs, signed up 5 customers on average. Let's just lowball it. On average, I'm making $500 a customer. It's more than that, but let's just average that times, let's just say 5. So $500 a customer times 5, which means I made $2,500 in customers on credit repair. Now, those credit repair customers, I'm gonna say, look, you know, I helped you with your credit. You need your taxes done? Oh yeah, I need them done. Well, a couple weeks ago, I did the same thing. I turned a credit customer into a tax customer. Okay, great. You know anybody else that need to get their credit fixed? Oh yeah, I know somebody. So the signs, 50 signs. I buy what I do when I go to the distributor. Distributors in Alabama, which is an hour from my house. Once a month, I drive an hour from my house to go to Alabama and buy it from the distributor. A box of signs costs $150. That's 100 in a box. And then today, y'all see I plugged in my expenses for the wooden stakes. Wooden stakes cost about $100. I bought them today. It's basically 12 in a pack. So bottom line, I'm buying at least 50 wooden stakes. So I'm already planning on what I'm gonna do this weekend at my stepson wedding. I'm putting out signs Saturday morning before I go to the wedding and play with him. Okay. So this weekend, I'm gonna make a ton of money. So I spent 150 plus basically $100 in wooden stakes. That's $200 at least. We'll just say 250 really. That's how much it costs to put the signs together. Then I got to spend the money on gas. I'm going to spend at least $200 on gas driving to Atlanta and come back. To fill up my gas tank is $100. So now we at 500 really now. We add that up. That's 500. Now I'm going to eat and I'm going to be playing with my daughter. I'll take some pictures so y'all can see her. My daughter will be there. We're going to eat out. And guess what? When we eat, oh, Lord, we're going to eat at
Just call
McDonald's.
me and I'll meet y'all, okay?
That's her favorite. Now, my favorite restaurant is McDonald's. Her
We
favorite
know.
restaurant is IHOP. So one of us gonna win. Either way. Either way. So now the only problem I have at IHOP is IHOP costs a lot more than McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem I have. And guess who has to pay?
You do.
You, of course.
Yeah. I'd be like, baby girl, ain't you gonna treat your dad? Yeah. So bottom line, I get to write the meal off. So by the time I finish eating my daughter, we eating out, doing stuff, probably gonna spend $100 on meals and stuff like that. So this weekend, I'm probably gonna spend about $500 to $1,000. And obviously the goal is to run the same numbers. Okay. I need to get 5 customers. Here we go. 5 or more. Okay, great. Marketing. That's all. Building a business. You gotta get out there and hustle. And guess what? Saturday morning, I'm gonna be getting up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock Eastern time. I'm back on Eastern time when I come over there with y'all in Atlanta. But 5 o'clock, I'm gonna be getting up, leaving the hotel, putting out signs. Let's go. Okay. Now I'm putting out signs for both taxes and credit, but either way, I win.
Right.
Either way, I win. There you go. Okay. So if you're in business, the whole strategy is you have to plan your success. That's the best way of saying it. You got to plan your success. And what they say, those who don't plan to fail.
Yes.
That's true.
Yep.
That is true. Okay. So get caught up on your cash flow manager. If you haven't been using it, just start using it. The sooner the better. And then I don't know if y'all have been using, if you're in my econ, you should be using your FSS, the financial success strategy. That's managing your money. Because it's great to make money, but if you don't manage it, you're gonna be in a mess. And that is this cash flow strategist. Okay. So my cash flow strategist, I did mine at the beginning of the month. As you can see, you see that February 10th. And if you haven't done it, you should be doing it. You see my plan, increase my income. Well, how am I do that? I got to go put out signs. I got to go market. I got to go talk to people. I got to set up appointments. That's what I got to do. And you see that number 2. Now, this has never been a number 2 for me. That's why you got to go over the plan, which is buy a new home. It is my goal to be in a house in the next 3 months. Do you know how hard that is? Oh Lord. Oh man. Do you know how hard that is? Oh man, that's hard. That's a lot of work. Not only just buying a house, but the stuff you got to do to get to buying. You got to pay off debt. You got to talk to real estate agents. You got to talk to the banks. You got to have money saved up. They telling me, my real estate agent called me yesterday. And she said, Mr. Lattimore, I don't think you're going to be able to get no $150,000 house. I can't? Why? Well, it's just not gonna happen. I was like, look, I just want you to be honest with me. Yeah, I mean, I want you to lie. Just tell me the truth, because I don't want you. Look, I don't want you wasting my time, and I don't want you wasting your time. And she was saying, Mr. Lattimore, if you buy this $150,000 house, and I got it, I looked at it when I was up there last month. It looked nice, and somebody had put a contract on it, and then it fell through. I was like, look at Jesus, man. Look at Jesus, man. It's okay. It's meant for me. She's like, well, Mr. Lattimore, I mean, yeah, I know you like the house, but that's a lot. I was like, okay. And whatever, she told me what happened. She said whoever put the contract on it, they had to pay for the inspection, and the inspection failed. I was like,
Oh,
yeah. So I mean, something was wrong with the house. I'm like, well, don't that mean if they had to spend? And she told me the inspection runs between $300 to $500. I said, well, if they paid for the inspection and it failed, and she said they had to fix it and they fixed it and they put it back on the market, I said, well, shoot, that'll save me some money. Now I ain't got to pay for no inspection because they already got it done. She's like, no, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. I was like, well, they spent the money, it got inspected. Why I got to spend the money? She's like, well, because your house and you plan on moving in, you still got to get it inspected again just to make sure ain't nothing wrong. But she was saying because I'm self-employed. When you self-employed, banks don't like loaning you money. That's the best way of saying it, which I know. Because when you self-employed, your income go up and down. They don't like that. So they consider you more riskier. So what that means is when you buy a house and you self-employed, you got to put down 10 and 20%. So she was like, well, Mr. Lattimore, do the math. 10% of $150,000, that's $15,000. And then you got to add in closing costs. Now, they might pay the closing costs. You might pay the closing costs. The closing costs normally about another $10,000. So on the high end, 20% of $170,000 is almost $20,000. I'm like, yeah, that's yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I don't think I want to do that. So I said, then that means that I'm at to buy a smaller house. Yes, that's what that means. That's fine. All right, cool. At least I know.
Right.
I know. So now my price range went from 150 to 100,000 or below. Okay, fine. They out there, but I gotta do some homework. So Monday, oh Lord.
you need a foreclosure.
Yeah. Monday, when I come back from Atlanta, I gotta stop in Alabama and meet my realtor and look at these houses that's in my price range. Okay, great. That's what I'll be doing Monday. Okay, great.
But Sean, even with what you stated, I thought at one point you had talked to Navy and they were willing to give you the loan without any down payment.
That's only because if I was to, the way you get around that is you have to file taxes, and then on your tax return, because I'm self-employed, I have to show a profit.
Oh.
But because I do an excellent job of writing off my expenses and everything else, normally when I file my taxes, it's a low number.
Okay.
When you file your taxes with a low number, the bank says, well, look, no, you want to buy this $100,000, $200,000 house. You told the IRS you only made $10,000, so you can't afford to buy this house.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if I was to file my taxes and show a profit, and I went to show a profit of at least $100,000, which means I would owe the IRS $25,000 in income tax. You got to do it for 2 years, which means I would have to pay the IRS $50,000 To buy a house. I'm just not excited about that.
Yeah, I don't see no excitement in that either.
Nope.
Okay.
Now I could do it if I wanted to, and then obviously I would do a payment arrangement, and the payment arrangement on a $50,000 loan from the IRS. That's what it is. It's like a car note, so it'd be like $500 to $1,000 a month. So I have to pay the IRS plus pay my mortgage. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. But bottom line, I don't mind putting down 10%. It's the 20% I'm not excited about.
Okay.
So now that just means I gotta buy a smaller house. Okay, fine. Okay, look, I'm not trying to impress nobody. All I need is a place to stay. And the whole thing is, y'all know me, I'm just trying to be smart with my money. That's all.
Right.
I'm just trying to be smart with my money, but it's a process. Now I gotta save some money. I got money saved up. I ain't got 10,000, but I had that the next week or two. A couple weeks I have $10,000. So I gotta pay off debts. And as you can see, like I said, it's a lot of work. And you want to do something, you gotta get it done. So this is my debts. I ain't worried about this loan for $7,000. I ain't worried about that. I'm trying to refinance that. And then Wells Fargo, Navy Federal, Penn Air. That's Wendy thing. That one, Navy Federal, Self Lender, Quicksilver, and this one I just paid yesterday, and that one is down to $350. There you go. See? So literally, when you add in really mostly the credit card debt, let me update this. When you add in the credit card debt that I got to pay off really in the next 30 days, 60 if I'm playing, but 30 is what I want. When you go down here, this is my regular expenses. But bottom line, we go here, and then I go to B. B is the game plan. So bottom line, when you really add in the debt I got, I did 19,000 in debt. 10,000 is credit card debt. Really, 10,000 is credit card debt. So all I'm doing is the same thing I tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all do something I'm not doing myself. All my debts, these are all my debts, and I gotta pay this stuff off in the next 36 days, or if I don't pay it off, I got paid now. Either one. Don't matter. Okay. So now you understand why I gotta get up Saturday morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and put outside.
Right.
I need to get all the customers I can so I can pay this debt off, so I can move my house in Alabama. Let's go. Touchdown. Oh Lord. See? Makes sense. I work as hard as I work and do what I do because I know what I need to do. You know what I need to do? Ain't no ifs, ands, we thinking about it. Okay, great. You know what you need to do? Get your butt up and work. Let's go. That's why when I go back to my when I go back to my cash flow strategist, and my plan for this month was, I said I need to make $20,000 in gross sales. Okay, well, if I make $20,000, about 10 of it is going to go to credit card debt. I need to be knocking out as much credit card debt as possible. Okay. There you go. And then emergency fund. The goal is to get that 2,000. I'm at 1,000 so far. Great. Let's keep moving. Halfway through the month, by the end of the month, I should have $2,000 stashed in my emergency fund. There you go. And my debts, I'm gonna start knocking them out. As you can see, I paid on this one yesterday. That went down. And then, matter of fact, my wife, when she get back home, she get into this Terminator. I call it the payoff Terminator. She wants to pay on everything every day. I'm just being honest with you, it just gets on my nerves.
Don't let it get on your nerves, Sean, because it was something that came out on the news about maybe a week ago. And I said, oh my God, the guy sound like Sean's wife. But they was encouraging people to pay either twice a month or pay as often as possible. So I was like, you think about it, but when you know somebody that's done it and you see it, but I was like, okay, Sean be telling us what's right?
Yes.
So yeah, don't get sick of it. Go to help her.
My wife, when she gets up in the morning, now I'm up at 4, so she in the bed sleep till about, she get up around 8 because she wants to look at the stock market. Stock market open at 9:30. That's why she's up at 8. 8 our time is 9 your time. So when she get up, first thing she says is, okay, how much we owe, pull up the accounts and print them out. So as you can see, we got about 10 accounts. So I have to print out all 10 accounts. And then she writes down how much she wants to pay on each account. And normally it's like $5 to $10. And every day, yeah, I'm sorry, but that gets annoying. Every day, I have to log into all these accounts and pay $5 to $10 a day. It's ridiculous. I'm like, $5? Now, I get it. I mean, anytime you pay on a credit, anytime you pay on a credit card, you win.
Right. Because you're managing the interest.
Correct. That's what you're doing. Correct. You beating them at the interest. But with me, I'm like, look, why don't we just put the $5 away, and then every Friday, 5 times 5 is $25. We'll just pay $25 every Friday. You know, we ain't gotta play with them every day. I'm
gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. So that's what she does every single day. Now, praise God, she ain't been here in 2-3 days, so it's been nice. It's been nice, but trust me. Oh man, look. She's on her way home today. She'll be here tomorrow. I already know tomorrow morning. All right, where is it at? Come on, you need to print them out. I need to know how much the balances are so we can. Oh Lord Jesus. Well, hey, either way we win. Either way we win. I just got to deal with it long enough. That's why I'll be so excited to pay them all, because once they paid off, she ain't gotta be asking me. Oh no, it's paid. We done. We got nothing to worry. We got to put no. It's paid off. We got to worry about it. It's gone. So yeah. So for the next 36 days, I gotta play this pay the credit card game every day. All right, fine. That's what I gotta do to get my house.
Right.
I gotta do. Okay. All right. Okay, so the last part. I heard some news today that Zillow, I've been looking at Zillow every other day. They send me emails every day about all these houses for sale. So me and Zillow been kind of cool. Zillow is going to start doing Airbnb. Oh Lord Jesus. Yeah, you know that because the housing market is so bad. That's what they say.
I like that house right there, 85,000.
Yeah. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,300 square feet.
Man, they better be glad I don't live in that area.
As you can see, that's where I've been looking. So that's where I've been looking. Alabama. But so they got a bunch of them out there.
It's the square footage for me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Zillow, because they know a lot of people can't afford to buy these houses. Mm-hmm. What they said, look, if you want a house hack, have you ever heard of house hack?
I haven't.
Okay, house hack is where you own a house and you got 2 or 3 bedrooms available for people to live in long term. So what Zillow is saying, hey, if you want a house hack, go ahead. We'll put your house on Zillow, and then you can offer it to people to just move in, and they can just live with you as long as you want them to live there. Wait
a minute. Okay, so let's use Alyssa. So Alyssa owns a home, and Alyssa has 2 or 3 bedrooms she's not using. So Alyssa takes those 2 or 3 bedrooms and gives them to Zillow, and then Alyssa rents them out through Zillow, and they can stay with her as long as they want.
As long as they want.
Sean, is that what I'm already doing?
Probably so. I think that's what you're already doing. So now what's gonna probably happen is Zillow, if you want to get on Zillow, they can probably charge you a fee. How much? I don't know. And then bottom line, like I said, it's the same thing as Airbnb, but instead of them staying 1 to 2 days, they stay in 1 to 2 months or 1 to 2 years. Oh Lord, 1 to 2 years, as long as they. Now I can imagine this. You're gonna have killers. You're gonna have killers, child molesters, drug dealers, illegal immigrants. You're gonna have all these people moving in with strangers. Hey, I can see them knocking on you. Hey, what's up? I'm ready to move in. I got the U-Haul truck outside. Where do I put my stuff at?
Oh God, Clarissa, did you hear what Sean was saying?
I came in the middle.
Okay, he's saying now on Zillow they have what you call a house hack. So, and I used Alyssa a minute ago as the example. So it's like Alyssa has a house and she has 2 or 3 bedrooms that she's not using. So she goes to Zillow and tells Zillow, I got 2 or 3 bedrooms that I want people to rent out. And they go back to Alyssa and say, hey, we got people, and they can stay with her as long as they want, as long as they pay the rent.
Are you serious?
Sean just told us that.
She can't even put them out, can she?
Probably not. And if you do, it's gonna be a mess. So
Yeah, because she's gonna have
coming.
to go. Yeah, because you'll have to go through the courts, and that take months. You got to spend money to get these folks out your house. Oh,
So Sean, do they do like a legal contract with these people?
I guess so. Like I said, I heard it on the news, so it's coming.
Wow.
It's coming. Now,
wow, it's right.
maybe they might end up doing a background check. I don't know, but
I would.
you know.
Because you got those people in your house, and if you have kids or if it's just you and your mate, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, I could see if you wanted to do it like you want to rent out a room maybe for a weekend or stuff if somebody is coming through, but like they can stay there for as long as they want.
Well, you got to probably have house rules in place, to be able to get them out when you need to, because it's just like staying in a hotel, like you pay as you stay.
Right, that's true. In a hotel, that's what you
do.
And that's what I was thinking.
You got to have something in writing to be able to, that's what I've learned from my boarding homes. Don't do a rental agreement. Yeah, you can stay here for a whole year because you got to go through a whole battle. And the best way to do it is cut the chase. If you don't pay when you stand in them hotels, you're going to get kicked out.
Right.
So they just have house rules. I mean, they just have rules. And if you follow the rules, you can stay there. If you don't, you got to go.
So now, Alyssa, let me ask you this. To me, it kind of sounds like it's almost like a bed and breakfast. So do these people cook in your kitchen and all that kind of stuff, or you provide food, or?
Oh no, I mean, but Miss Anisha, is it Anisha?
That's my niece's, but it's Erica. I'm Erica.
Okay, Miss Erica. My name is Alicia.
Alicia. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't cook. I don't buy food for them. They buy their own food, and everybody just share the common areas. But that's my house, and I go stay in the office rooms, to allow them to stay there.
Oh, okay.
But they all share the common areas.
Okay. That's
There you
cool.
go. It's coming. So when you start hearing on the news, a bunch of people fighting in the house, it's gonna be a mess. It's coming.
But they've been doing it like kind of like what Alicia do. It's kind of the same thing, I would think.
Yeah.
Kind of like a boarding house or a room in like a house, like with truckers, they're out of town a lot. So they may have somebody that's renting out their rooms within that particular house. And they come and go as they please. You may have some people that just may stay there throughout the year. They don't have work like that. But it's the same way. They have a leasing agreement like you would like a rental place.
Okay.
So I'm thinking it may be something similar to that. And then like at the end of your lease, it may be up, or that's what I'm thinking. Because if, like she said, you still got rules and they're not following those rules, they have to go.
Yeah, but that's why I don't do a lease anymore, because that's where you get in trouble at.
And it's probably easier not doing a lease when you go through the courts that way. But they broke these rules. It's time for them to go.
Right. So that's what I had to end up learning. And you gotta do 14 days to give them the chance to correct their actions. And after the 14 days, then you can get them on out of there.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Well, that's coming, so get ready for that. But bottom line, I think that should be it for today, because I got a lot of work to do, because I'm getting out of here in 2 days. Yeah, 2 days. Lord have mercy. Yeah, 2 days.
Sean,
Yeah.
before you go, I don't know if y'all talked about this already, but can you elaborate on this BOI? Is it BOI or BIO, that form that all the LLCs got to file?
Oh yeah. Okay, I heard about it today. You know, when I'm driving, in my car, I'm listening to other YouTubers and they talking about money and finance. But one guy I listened to, he did explain it. So I haven't done the homework on it yet, but I understand how it works. So what
Is
the
that the
federal,
thing I sent you?
that I'm not sure, but he said, and it makes sense now. He said the government is trying to crack down on money laundering. So the federal government is making everybody that has an LLC or a corporation register your business. So I haven't done the homework on it yet. Like I said, I just heard it this morning. So bottom line, I can Google search it and see what Google says, but and see what federal corporation registry. And what it is you have to register your corporation. That's not it. That's taxes. You have to register your corporation, and he called it a fin service. Like I said, fin service. Like I said, I gotta do some homework on it. Yeah, and you do have to pay a fee. What
I heard it was free.
That I don't know. I don't know, but he did say there's a penalty if you don't do it. And that
If you
part I
don't,
did hear him say
yeah.
that. Like I said, now if y'all know more than me. Like I said, I heard it. The guy was I listened to. He broke it down because he said he had 2 corporations. He lives in Florida.
Excuse me.
And he said he has to register his. But I put like this: between now and the next time we do a call, I'll probably I'll be figured out what it is. Like I said, I just got a good explanation of it today. But all it is like I said, the federal government is trying to crack down on money laundering. Money laundering is where the bad guys start doing drugs, prostitution, gambling, and human trafficking. So that's just a way for them to hide money through corporations, and they're trying to crack down on that. So if you basically register with the feds or whatever service this is, they can kind of monitor you better. You know, I think that's what the whole system is about. But like I said, give me about a week or so, and I'll find out and do some homework on it. Or if y'all hear anything or see anything, just send it to me, and I'll know. Because bottom line, I got to do it myself. So, and once I do it, I'll just share it with y'all.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I was getting ready to try to do, but I was trying to understand it a little bit better.
Yeah, but that's the whole plan. It's not. I don't think it's state ran. It's federal ran. It's like a federal law. They passed it recently, I believe. So, like I said, I gotta do some homework. But between now and next week, I'll kind of get more information on it.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll send you a link that I got.
Okay.
And it's basically it's asking little basic questions like adding the beneficial owner of a business. Now the personal FINCEN ID, what is that?
Say it again.
It's FINCEN ID.
That's it. That's what it's called. Yeah, that's what I was like. When I was listening to it, I was driving. So that's what.
It's asking me for an ID. Then
right.
That's not your federal employee number, your EIN number.
Usually that's what it would say. EIN number.
That's
You said
saying
it, that's
that
exactly what
have
you
some.
said. There you go. FinCEN, that's what it was, yeah. Here we go. That's it. Yeah. Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. There you go. Like I said, it's something related to the government because, like I said, they're trying to crack down on illegal stuff. So, yeah. What's a FINCNID for individuals? Unique identifying number issued to an individual by FinCEN, although there is no requirement to obtain a FinCEN ID, doing so can simplify the reporting process. Okay, so I believe this is the website. Like I said, I'll probably Google this and then watch some YouTube videos and learn some more. But yeah, this is exactly what he called it. I wrote it down this morning. I wrote FINSEN. I didn't know, like I said, I was driving. But this is what it is. Like I said, I know it's government related and it's on the federal level.
But I don't think that's the application.
Mm-hmm.
The application is the BOI filing.
So what website are you on?
Type in BOI filing. No, separate the number. I mean the wording.
Well, is it boifiling.com?
Well, no, I didn't put .com, but I put BOI filing.
Let me ask you a
is
question,
right.
Alicia.
LLC.
Did you hear like if your business is structured a certain way, you don't have to do it like if it's structured as a trust?
No, I didn't hear that.
Okay.
That's it right there. So,
We'll take you right back to that website.
So mine, the one I'm on is filing forms. I clicked on forms and that's what I was given.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. For the application.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, I just got a good understanding this morning. So I just got to do some homework on it. But all I know was it is tied to the federal government, and you just got to put your information in the system. It's like just another way for them to track you. That's the best way of saying it. So like I said, give me about a week or so. I'll do some homework, and then I can tell y'all probably about next week the process, because I probably did it myself.
Okay.
Okay, but that's a good question, because trust me, a lot of people I talk to have LLCs and corporations, and yeah, we all got to do it. We just need to know how to do it. So I guess I'll do it and then play with it, and then I'll tell y'all what I did, and then y'all just kind of follow my lead, so to speak.
Yeah, please don't forget. I know we got till December, but they were saying if you started the business in 2024, you have 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a lot of bad guys out there, so the government's trying to catch them. That's all they're trying to do. So I get it. Yeah.
It's
So-
a headache, it's what it is.
So is that all money laundering mean, or I gotta go research that, because money laundering is scamming people, or money laundering is using robbing Peter to pay Paul type of thing.
Well, most of the time when it comes to money laundering, when you're a bad guy trying to do some illegal stuff like drugs, that's the main thing.
Okay.
What you're trying to do is make yourself legit to the government.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, if you don't work a job and you making $100,000 a month,
I see what you're saying.
Okay, and then you deposit it in if you had a personal bank account, it looks weird, but if you got a business account, it looks okay.
Yeah.
That's
and it's probably cracking down on some of these people. You know, so many people file for these like loans, like what is it, the PPP? I think the PPP loan.
That's what really
and they
started.
didn't have a business.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably trying to crack down on stuff like that as well.
Mm-hmm. So when you make large deposits and you don't have a job, like everybody, normally if you work in a job, a payroll company deposits the money in your account. But when you just making cash deposits all the time, you don't have no Square account and you don't have no merchant account, you know, that just kind of looks weird. That's all. So that's what they're trying to do, crack down on people that's doing illegal stuff so they can, you know, put them in jail. And then you got people from other countries, you know, that send money here illegally for whatever reason. So they're trying to go after them. And they know a lot of people that do that have business accounts. So that's why they're forcing everybody to do this. You know, I get it.
Sean, when you get a minute, I need to talk to you privately
Okay.
about something. It won't take long, but I do want to schedule it with you.
Okay.
Alicia, you don't want to talk to me?
No, you don't do my taxes, Sean does.
All right. So
Hey, you got that?
as you can see, today is Wednesday, so I see a couple of stocks are pretty much up. Today's an up day because yesterday was a down day. So, well, Erica, what was your stock that you made?
Clean Spark, CLSK.
There we go. Here we go. Oh Lord. Okay, did that go up some more today?
What time?
Probably.
Pick a date.
What was it? Earlier it was 1823. Now it's 1797.
Yeah, it reached almost $19. Mm-hmm. 18 is still great. Either one.
It's swab or blood.
Okay.
Yeah, especially since I've only paid $11 for it.
That's great.
You said what now?
All
And
right.
I see the one Clarissa has for the
that sounds
MPW
good.
has gone up too since
Thank
we've been
you.
on the line.
What? I'm
Yep.
excited.
Yep.
We were saying we need
MPW.
So let me ask you this: when I'm looking for, so what I paid, like when I bought the stock, when I want to go back and look at my when I bought it, how much I paid for it, and to see it's going up and how much I profit from it. Where do I go?
Well, you got to go to your account.
Go to my account and then go to portfolio. Okay.
Correct. So, like I said, today I've just been running today, and like I said, Lily ran back in the house, so I haven't really had a chance to look at my stocks. But you know, let's see. I bought something the other day. I just can't remember what it was. Okay, I bought APLD. Okay, so what you do, now, what it does is it tells you what you did today. Okay. But today might be a good day, it might be a bad day. So what you always want to look at to see if you really make some money, go to your portfolio, and then it tells you what you actually did. As you can see, today was good, but overall it was bad. So ARDS, that's the one I bought a long time ago. I actually made a profit on that. I just ain't no rush to cash that out. And then the APLD applied, I think that's Applied Digital. That one I bought it 20 shares, and that one was spent $93, and that one I didn't sell it. I bought it at $4.84, and right now it is $4.67. So it took a dip. That's when the bad news came out.
Okay.
Bad news came out, took it down, which is okay, great. So I got a feeling what they're gonna do is this Friday, because they pissed everybody off, they're gonna say something good, and then it's gonna go back up. That's what I think is gonna happen. So probably by Monday, when they lie some more Friday to make everybody feel good with those job numbers. Oh, unemployment ain't that bad. Oh, we below expectation. We expected it to be higher. It actually was lower. So the stock market will go back up a little bit. And then I got a feeling probably by Monday, I'll probably cash out. I'll apply digital and make a little money. Okay, great. Matter of fact, be honest with you, the day before, right before the news came out at 8:30, and 8:30, I can't sell a stock. At 8:30 that morning before the news came out, that stock was $4.90 something cent. It was on its way to go up.
Mm.
Once that bad news came out, oh man, it took a dip. So now I wish I would have waited, but okay, you ain't gonna get it right all the time. Okay, fine. Yeah. You don't get it right all the time. I mean, that's just not realistic. Nobody's perfect, but just majority of the time you want to win.
Right.
And I haven't really lost because I just bought it. So
Right.
I haven't really lost nothing. So I can hold on to it for another week or two, but it's probably gonna go back up. Okay. Great. All right. So any questions so far?
No.
Nope.
Clarissa, I'm gonna buy some MPW today.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I actually saw that on the Cash App, and it said that was getting that's been about, whenever I bought it was like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
And it said it was getting a lot of return for its
Okay.
so that's why I ended up doing that one.
Cool, cool. I'm gonna buy it today.
Okay, great. All right, congratulations, y'all. And we got about 2 weeks left for the month is out. Let's finish strong. Yeah. 2 whole weeks. Yeah, really, because you count today, next Wednesday, following Wednesday, you got the extra 1 day. This is a leap year, so oh Lord. So I feel sorry for the people birthday is on February 29th. Oh Lord, because technically they would be half their age. You ask somebody how old are you? I'm only 40 years old when you're actually 80. Okay. Oh man. Well, hey, great. We had a lot of fun today.
Yeah, we did.
And the one thing I like about it is we had a lot of good news.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Which is good. And that's what it's supposed to be like. It's supposed to be good. When you talk about money and finance, it's not supposed to be bad all the time. I understand bad stuff happen, but we should be doing better. That's the whole thing. We should be doing better financially, and we are. That's good. Emergency funds are being increased. Debt is being decreased. I know I paid off 1 credit card last month, and I know I'm gonna pay off at least 1 or 2 before this month is out, maybe more, depending on what I do. But bottom line, either way, we still paying off debt, which is good because the quicker you eliminate debt, the more money you have to do other stuff, the more money you have to invest, the more money you have to do other stuff. And we are helping other people because I can hear y'all saying, hey, I want to help you do this, that, and other. That's all it's about. Once you get educated, help somebody else. That's really what this call is about. So once you become successful, you earn 10 to 20, 30%. Hey, let me show somebody else how to do it. So they can do better financially.
Right.
And that's good. That's good. Okay, before I wrap up, how do y'all feel if I was to switch the call to Sunday afternoon or evening? What y'all think about that?
Sundays, as long as it's after 3, I can't do it before 3.
Okay.
I can only do it now. I can do it from like maybe Sunday morning at 10, but I can't do it between 1 and 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I go along with the after 3 because in the morning I'm in church.
Okay, right. Yeah, I'm about the same. Sunday morning, I can't do anything. So, and Sundays are days where I try to do whatever I can do by myself. But I work now every day. It don't matter what day it is. I work every day because it's tax season and I'm just busy. But what I'm trying to do, because all this stuff is recorded, but it's nothing like live interaction. Right. So a few people I talked to, they would like to get on the call, but they work jobs.
Okay.
So they can't get on, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning while they're working. So what I'm probably going to do is maybe do 2. We'll try that. So I'll do 1 during the weekday, and then I'll probably squeeze 1 in. Not every Sunday, but we'll try maybe one a month, 1 Sunday a month, 1 every other week, something like that, just to give it a test run. That way it won't be tying up our Sundays. Like that. So, and And really, I couldn't do nothing last weekend because last weekend was Super Bowl Sunday.
Right.
You know. Now I wanted to because I was sitting here working, but you know, everybody watching the football game, so that wouldn't make sense. But this weekend is a quiet weekend for a lot of people because nothing really going on in the sports world. So I'll let y'all know. Well, I know this Sunday I'm gonna be out of town, so I know this ain't gonna work this Sunday. So I'm thinking if anything, it'll probably be next Sunday, or we'll start running it in March.
Okay.
I just wanted to run across you just to see what y'all thought.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, Clarissa, you can go ahead and close us out with prayer.
You can do it today, Sean.
Okay, great. All right, Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us to come together to talk more about money and finance, and we want to be a blessing and be encouraging to others. When it comes to money, we pray for success. We pray for peace. In the world we live in, there's a lot of wars going on and a lot of famine, and people are just stressed out and having all kind of issues. So, even here in America, we just dealing with all kind of bad stuff. We got the election coming up. We got our government fighting each other, and they can't even figure out what to do, when to do it, how to do it. So we pray for our government elected leaders for them to get things done because we need a better government. We need our folks to do better. Watch over our family. Pray for better financial increase. Help us to stay focused. Help us to increase our goals. And you get all the glory and all the praise. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right,
Thank you.
y'all. So we'll be talking
Okay.
next week. Until then, y'all have a good one.
You
Erica,
too.
don't forget to call me.
I won't. I'll call you, Clarissa, probably about another later on this evening. It's good for you.
Whenever it's fine.
Okay, cool. I'll call you today.
Okay, sweetie.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.